channel. Today, we're diving into the top real-time LWC interview questions that you need to know to ace your next interview. Whether you're a seasoned Salesforce developer or just starting out, understanding Lightning Web Components is crucial in today's job market. We're going to break down some of the most common questions that interviewers love to ask, giving you clear, concise answers and explanations. Think of this video as your secret weapon for that next big interview. We'll cover everything from the basics of what LWC is all about to more advanced concepts like performance optimization and data binding. So, if you're ready to level up your LWC game and impress those recruiters, grab your notebooks and let's get started. Why is LWC such a big deal in web development? Users demand lightning-fast, dynamic web experiences, and that's what LWC delivers. It's all about building reusable components that are lightweight and performant, making your apps feel incredibly snappy and responsive. Think of LWC as the building blocks for creating modern, scalable web applications, especially within the Salesforce ecosystem. It's the technology that underpins the user interface of Salesforce's latest platform, Lightning Experience. Mastering LWC is like adding a serious power-up to your resume, signaling to potential employers that you're ready to tackle the challenges of building the next generation of web applications. What exactly are Lightning Web Components? Imagine you're building a house. Instead of crafting every single brick and board from scratch, you have pre-built walls, doors, and windows ready to assemble. That's LWC in a nutshell. It's a framework for building reusable web components using modern JavaScript. These components are self-contained units of code that encapsulate specific functionality and can be easily plugged into your web pages. The beauty of this is that you can build complex user interfaces by combining and reusing these components. LWC leverages technologies you already know and love, like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, ensuring your components are highly performant and work seamlessly across different browsers and devices. Every Lightning Web component goes through a specific lifecycle, a series of stages from its creation to its removal from the DOM. Understanding this lifecycle is crucial for writing efficient and predictable components. Think of it like the journey of a plant. It starts as a seed, creation, sprouts, constructor, grows leaves, connected callback, blossoms, rendered callback, and eventually withers away, disconnected callback. The lifecycle hooks, like connected callback and disconnected callback, are methods you can define in your component's JavaScript class to perform specific actions at each stage. For instance, you might fetch data from a server when the component is connected to the DOM and clean up resources when it's disconnected. Mastering the component lifecycle allows you to fine-tune your component's behavior, optimize performance, and prevent unexpected issues. So, when interviewers grill you on the LWC lifecycle, they're testing your understanding of how components come to life, interact with the user, and eventually retire gracefully. Now you might be wondering, why LWC? Didn't Salesforce already have Aura components? It's like comparing the latest smartphone to its predecessor. Both have their pros and cons, but the newer model often boasts significant improvements. LWC is the next generation of Salesforce development, offering several advantages over Aura. First and foremost, it's all about speed. LWC is built from the ground up with performance in mind, leveraging the browser's native capabilities to deliver lightning-fast rendering and a buttery smooth user experience. Secondly, LWC embraces web standards. While Aura has its own set of rules and syntax, LWC sticks closer to standard JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. This makes it easier for developers coming from other frameworks to jump on board and start building with LWC right away. LWC's adherence to web standards and its use of modern JavaScript features enhance security by default, providing better protection against common web vulnerabilities. In the world of web components, communication is key. Components need to talk to each other, share information, and respond to events. That's where event handling comes in. Think of events as messages that components can send and receive. For instance, a button component might fire an event when it's clicked, and a parent component can listen for that event and take action accordingly. In LWC, we have two main ways to handle events: event bubbling and event dispatching. Mastering event handling is essential for building interactive and dynamic web applications with LWC. Now, let's talk about decorators. Decorators might seem like magic at first, but once you understand them, they become your best friend in LWC. Think of decorators as special tags or annotations. They provide important metadata that LWC uses to enhance functionality. Understanding these decorators is crucial for building robust LWC applications. In the world of web components, it's all about teamwork. Components need to communicate effectively to create a seamless user experience. In LWC, we have a few different ways to make this communication happen. One common approach is passing data down the component hierarchy using properties. We've already met the decorator, which allows parent components to pass data down to their children as properties. But what about communication between components that aren't directly related? That's where events come in handy. Mastering component communication is essential for building robust and scalable LWC applications. In the world of web development, speed is king. Users expect lightning-fast loading times and buttery-smooth interactions. One of the key advantages of LWC is its inherent performance benefits. By leveraging web standards and modern JavaScript features, LWC components are lightweight and highly performant out of the box. But as your application grows in complexity, it's essential to be mindful of potential performance bottlenecks. We'll discuss techniques like using virtual DOM diffing to minimize DOM manipulation, leveraging the decorator judiciously to prevent unnecessary re-renders, and optimizing data fetching strategies to reduce network latency. By understanding the factors that can impact LWC performance and implementing these best practices, you can ensure that your applications are blazing fast, responsive, and deliver an exceptional user experience. Data binding is the magic that keeps your UI in sync with your data. It's like an invisible thread connecting your component's JavaScript logic to its HTML template, ensuring that any changes in data are instantly reflected in the user interface. In LWC, we have two main types of data binding: one-way binding and two-way binding. One-way binding, as the name suggests, is a one-way street. Data flows from the component's JavaScript to the HTML template, updating the UI whenever the data changes. Two-way binding, on the other hand, is a two-way street. Changes in the UI, such as user input in a text field, are automatically reflected back to the component's JavaScript, keeping the data in sync. LWC makes data binding incredibly easy with its intuitive syntax. Mastering data binding is crucial for building dynamic and interactive LWC applications. Every technology comes with its own set of quirks and challenges, and LWC is no exception. One common challenge developers face is understanding the nuances of the LWC lifecycle. Knowing when to use which lifecycle hook and how they interact with each other can be tricky at first. Another challenge is managing communication between components, especially in complex applications with multiple nested components. Choosing the right communication mechanism, whether it's passing data down with properties, sending messages with events, or leveraging Lightning Message Service, is crucial for building maintainable and scalable applications. Performance optimization is an ongoing challenge in any web development project. Identifying potential bottlenecks, understanding the impact of different coding practices, and implementing performance optimization techniques are essential for delivering fast and responsive LWC applications. Embrace the challenges. Don't be afraid to experiment, and remember that you're not alone on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights and interview tips.